It's on live chat. Okay. I still need to complete Resident Evil 5. We'll do it after completing this game. एक्सट्रीम में हो जाएगा. इट्स नॉट दैट लॉन्ग. लाइक बचा होगा 2 से 3 घंटे का, 4 घंटे का मैक्सिमम. एक दिन में वी कैन कंप्लीट. आई शुड प्रॉब्ली कंप्लीट दैट गेम. सबसे तेरा such a horrible single that people are going to read.
Sir Leonard will be very glad to know that...
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map.
Yeah, I can see why he made her wear that out. Not gonna happen. I'm really, really sorry.
Come, I'll lead the way.
और कुछ है क्या पर एक्सप्लोर करने के लिए? The elements cinch. The map is still very big. And ये pretty much पूरा land है, I'm sure. We will go back there. What the hell? So there is a way to go there through some kind of cave, I guess. There is something as well. So I think यहीं तक है समुद्र. जो पूरा highlighted है ना, that is like the entirety of समुद्र, the ocean. उसके अलावा all the black part is most likely land. So there is like a huge ton of map that is remaining. I think this is the Batal region. Yeah, that is the only logical conclusion I can make. This might just be Batal. Because यहाँ पर तो पूरा वर्मंड आ गया. ऊपर की तरफ वर्मंड ही आया, I'm sure. और नीचे बटाल आ गया. बटाल जाना, बटाल जाना, बटाल. इसमें क्या दिखा रहा है? Unexplored cave बस. रात बीती वाला के रे, अब भी दीवाना के रे. जब से देखा
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few. Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
It is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way?
Number is unconscious. I shall do as you say.
Pray, follow me.
That's the spirit!
I'm merely driven.
Not a bad idea.
Raleigh! Reinforcements have come to aid our family. One of us has been drenched.
Cannot let down our guard even for a moment, lest victory slip away from us.
Of course. The answer was staring me right in the face.
Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but... Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women.
You've given me much to think about.
Hey Bentley, good afternoon and welcome to the stream. बड़ा ज़्यादा नहीं बोल रहा क्या? चल बोल ले. बाहर निकला ना तू. तेरा अलावा लड़कियाँ ही बोल सकती है बस.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory. I knew
नहीं.
that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
मेन स्टोरी करी किसने? मेन स्टोरी करी किसने? मैं तो साइड कंटेंट कर रहा हूँ पिछले 40 घंटों से. मैंने मेन स्टोरी का सिर्फ एक और 2 ही मिशन करे हैं, that's it. Otherwise I'm just doing all the side content and exploring the world. मैंने क्या ज़्यादा बोल दिया? सच बोला है मैंने.
Over here, if you would.
By the way, good afternoon and welcome to the stream, Parikshit and Bentley.
Here we go again.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
I'm well aware of the particulars. Well done.
नहीं, I think we're going.
Tis pleasantly cool here, what with the canopy overhead.
Best be on your guard. A monster might be stalking us as we speak. Strike with lightning's might.
Get away, Bentley. कॉर्पोरेशन दिखेंगे कैसे जा रहा.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Did
I look
something
forward
interesting
to
or
seeing
same old,
your
same old?
marksmanship. See you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
अरे game is amazing.
The
चलो
distance
बस
is too
कम
great.
से कम मरा तो नहीं.
Leave this to me, Master. I'll see us through. Shall I assist?
Shut the hell up.
A fine display of skill.
अरे हंस रहे हैं गिर गया तो. Happy birthday, Yoshika, again. Happy birthday. Have a great day. And how old are you today? If you want to share, of course. $16 or 17, I guess. So you're 16, I guess. Well, have a great day and कोई plan में बनाया family के साथ जाने का कहीं जाने का साथ में किसी.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. Naught save a shooting star could heighten the sky's majesty this night.
Nice.
Indeed.
कहाँ जाने का
You
plan
are
है?
correct. Sir Lennet will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post-haste. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Else the flames caught us too late.
Yeah, sure. मैं वैसे भी आज शाम को stream नहीं करने वाला. मैं खुद जा रहा हूँ आज. So yeah. Enjoy your birthday. Enjoy the day.
Get on. I shall propel you into the air.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Goblins, Master!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
I learned of a forgotten riftstone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it if you like.
Prepare yourself!
यार ये कौन सी ऑक्स कार्ड है? मैं मल्टीपल टाइम देख चुका हूँ इसको. डजंट सीम लाइक नॉन ऑक्स कार्ड टू मी.
Come, I'll lead
वे
the
रात के टाइम ट्रैवल नहीं करते ऑक्स कार्ड. और जिस हिसाब से लाइक इट्स डिजाइन्ड विद द ब्लू फ्लेम सीम्स लाइक समथिंग मच मोर मिस्टिकल.
Most effective.
when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
That's the spirit.
Sir Lennet will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post-haste. I take it you've some business with this citizen. Then pray, follow me.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
I've got time for a natter if you do. Say, might you do me a favour?
Yeah, sure. Good afternoon and welcome to the stream. Same with Yoshi. Good afternoon and welcome to the stream. Yes, DragonsDogma returns. I've been hearing all sort of rumors about you and how mighty you are. I thought to myself, now if ever you need an escort, that is who you want. Well, as it happens, I do. I've got an errand to see to far afar, and if you will come along and keep me safe, there's a bit of favor. Okay, sure. This is a cool random event in the game. हाँ मैं उठा ही हूँ अभी.
My thanks.
मॉर्निंग में जल्दी उठ गया था, कुछ काम कर रहा था, फिर नाव आके आया था, थोड़ी देर सो गया था खाकर, अभी उठा हूँ. तो शाम का मोस्ट लाइकली प्लान है हमारा जाने का मूवी बाजीगर। रुक
Over
जा
here, if you please.
पहुंचना तो नहीं, आज तो वो जा रहा हूँ बाजीगर, कल जाऊंगा कॉन्ग।
Sir Leonard will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post.
Hey Sunful, good evening and welcome to the stream.
If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you see.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
तुम बता तुम लोगों का दिन कैसे चल रहा है so far?
Are you in need of healing, Arisen?
We were battle ready when they found us. This shan't take long.
I am well aware of the particulars.
Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights.
The Arisen has been fought. Quick, douse the flames!
बता तो दिया मैंने तुम्हें, पूरी लिस्ट तो भेजी थी मैंने मॉन्स्टर वर्ड्स की। तुम भी अभी उठे हो? ओके।
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
तुम्हारे वहाँ गॉड्स लग रही है? कौन सी सिटी में रहते हो बे? गॉडजिला 2014 सबसे पहली, उसके बाद कॉन्ग स्कल आइलैंड, देन गॉडजिला किंग ऑफ द मॉन्स्टर्स, उसके बाद गॉडजिला वर्सेस कॉन्ग एंड अब है गॉडजिला एक्स कॉन्ग। मोनार्क देख सकते हो अगर देखना चाहो तो, इट्स अ टीवी शो पेज इन द सेम यूनिवर्स के अंदर तुम्हें मॉन्स्टर्स के अदर मॉन्स्टर एंड गॉडजिला देखने को मिलता है। गोजीरा that was good, that was a good shot.
My magics are at your disposal.
Well done.
पता नहीं, मैंने सुना मोनार्क काफी अच्छा बताया शो। It has some solid and compelling human drama, unlike the other Monsterverse
Monsters
movies.
left us a parting gift.
Like genuinely Monsterverse movies में
Into my pack, don't you worry.
एक ही कैरेक्टर है जो मुझे इंटरेस्टिंग लगता है, that is Shirozawa, who dies in the King of Monsters as well.
Why must we walk the forest
उसके
again?
अलावा सैमुअल जैक्सन के कैरेक्टर एंड टॉम हिडलसन के कैरेक्टर काफ़ी कूल थे, बट दे वर ओनली इन स्कल आइलैंड। तो मैंने सुना है दैट द कैरेक्टर ड्रामा इन मोनार्क इज प्रीटी गुड। मैंने देखा नहीं पर्सनली, आई वुड लव टू वॉच इट। तू कहाँ से आ गया?
One of us has been drenched.
My own master must hear of this tale.
Unbelievable!
say it.
Yes, I am Godzilla fan. Like मैंने नहीं देखी पुरानी movies, but
Well, I'm sure
I like
several
that
fans
monster
would.
a lot. Kaiju, not a monster. Let's not disrespect them.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
मैंने शिन देखी है, मॉन्स्टर्स की मूवी देखी है, 93 देखी है, विच इज़ अ हॉरिबल मूवी. उसके अलावा मुझे -1 देखनी है, बट सम ऑफ द पिक्चर्स डिडंट रिलीज इट इन इंडिया फॉर सम डैम रीजन. लाइक उस मूवी को डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन नहीं मिला यार -1 को, सीरियसली.
Well done, master.
2014 ना, या 2014 इज बोरिंग. 2014 में तो कहता हूँ वो भी बहुत बोरिंग है. किंग ऑफ द मॉन्स्टर्स मुझे पर्सनली अच्छी नहीं लगी वो मूवी. लाइक इट हैड अ बिट टू मच ऑफ द ह्यूमन ड्रामा. हाँ, Godzilla vs Kong was damn fun.
By my
That movie was literally dumb fun and I loved it.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
बेटा तू लेके कहाँ जा रही है?
Pray, follow me. Here we go again.
अच्छा चल रहा है उर्जित. गुड आफ्टरनून एंड वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. अरे अरे तुमने देखी उर्जित गॉडजिला मूवीज? Yeah, yeah. गेम ही इतना अच्छा भाई, गेम ही इतना अच्छा. वो तो कहता मेरे को टाइम नहीं मिल रहा अब भी खेलने का. कल भी लाइक कुछ ना कुछ काम आ गया, आज मैं मूवी देखने जा रहा हूँ, कल वैसे ही मूवी देखने जा रहा हूँ. अब एक दो लाइक कल तो वैसे भी नहीं खेल पाऊंगा मूवी प्रीटी मच. आई एम 23. वाई रिश्ते विश्ते के लिए बात करोगे क्या मेरे? क्या उम्र तो हो रही है मुझे पता. अरे आंटी जी क्या आपको गोद में उठाना पड़ेगा? कहाँ अटक गए आप?
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen is capricious indeed. But don't despair. We shall count upon your
Sure,
guidance
यार, मैं
when the
उठा लूँगा
time comes.
I look 25. Let me clean shave. Let me do some skincare. Then I will look 20, I guess.
We have
That is
found
normal with me.
material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
बातें मैच्योर वाली लाइक बातें मैच्योर के बकचोद वाली करता हूँ फिर मैं. Of course I'm gonna look old. I mean ठीक है, ऑलरेडी लाइक काफ़ी ओल्ड ही फील करता हूँ जो मेरी लाइक एज ग्रुप के लोग हैं उनके सामने तो मैं. How does one skin care? There are a lot of things. पहले तुम्हें चेक करना तुम्हारा स्किन टोन कौन सा है, तुम्हारी स्किन टाइप कौन सी, ऑयली है, इट्स यू नो इट्स रफ एंड अदर काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स. मेरी पर्सनली नॉर्मल है इट्स नॉट ऑयली नॉर इज इट ड्राई. सो पहले ये सब चीज़ें पता
See a
करो.
ladder yonder, but we
उसके
can't
हिसाब से
reach it
अपने
from here.
कॉस्मेटिक्स लेके आओ.
We'll have to get up
स्किन
there
केयर
and
के लिए
drop it
फेस वॉश
down.
एंड एवरीथिंग. फेस वॉश तो bare minimum है. यू शुड प्रॉब्ली everyone should do face wash. That is a good thing for you according to your skin. Purchase करके लाओ. If you need a glowing skin, then coffee ones are much preferred. Otherwise, if you need something natural just for skincare, then look for something like Himalaya or other brand according to your skin. Other than that, अगर तुम्हारे फेस पे कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स है, फॉर एग्जांपल ब्लैक हेड्स, उसके लिए वो लगाओ, पील ऑफ मास्क लेके आओ टू रिमूव ब्लैक हेड्स. उससे लाइक तुम्हारी स्किन काफ़ी वो भी जाती है, फ्रेश एंड बट ड्राई भी हो जाती है. सो यू गेट टेक केयर ऑफ दैट एज वेल. मॉइस्चराइजर यूज़ करा करो इफ़ योर स्किन इज़ ड्राई. a bit oily moisturizer much preferred. मैं एक्चुअली रिसेंटली कर नहीं रहा हूँ. मैं जब मैं जॉब करता था अप्रॉक्सीमेटली ईयर है, आई यूज्ड टू डू स्किन केयर क्वाइट रेगुलरली. रिसेंटली नहीं कर रहा बिकॉज बार बार जाने का मौका नहीं मिलता ना मेरे को, इसलिए मैं करता नहीं था. बट हाँ, मैं लाइक इस रीजन से मैंने शेव भी नहीं कर रखी एंड स्किन केयर नहीं करा बहुत टाइम से. सो दैट इज़ द रीज़न व्हाई आई एम लुकिंग दैट ओवर.
I shall propel you into the air.
अब कोई है ही नहीं, पहले करना चाहिए था. अरे तुम आईटीवी को पढ़ जाते पीछे ना. मैं बीपी में वर्क करता था पहले, 1 साल पहले, फॉर 2 years 3 years अप्रॉक्सीमेटली. ज़्यादा मुझे ध्यान है.
Efficiency at its
कोई
best.
रीजन बोल उसके पीछे का.
Just think
पता
what
नहीं.
we
देखो वो
achieved if we
मूवी,
honed our talents further.
मुझे क्रिटिकल व्यूज से तो वैसे मतलब नहीं है. किस लिए देखने जा रहा हूँ मैं वो मूवी. ओ बिग कॉन्ग, गॉडजिला, दैट इज व्हाई आई एम वाचिंग दैट मूवी. एंड इट सीम्स लाइक दैट विल बी अ मूवी that will have those things the most so far in the Monsterverse movies. So मैं उसको बस डम फन के लिए देखने जा रहा हूँ. I don't watch Hollywood Godzilla movies for philosophical touch. That is why you should watch Japanese ones, especially the recent ones, Shin and -1, and the original as well. So if the movie is providing me some dumb fun moments, जो मैंने कुछ clips देखी है online, it seems like it will, and then I'm fine. मैंने कुछ देखा नहीं इस मूवी के बारे में एक्चुअली. मैंने कुछ ट्रेलर देखा ना कुछ देखा. मेरे को इतना पता गॉडजिला की एक न्यू फॉर्म है इन विच ही इज पर्पल. कॉन्ग का हाथ टूट गया, उसके दांत टूट गए. सो इज गोना गेट रोबोटिक आर्म एंड मेटल टीथ्स. एंड एक कोई नया विलन है मॉन्स्टरवर्स का, हु इज एन चिंपैंजी, हु इज सेम स्पीशीज एज कॉन्ग आई गेस. बस मुझे इतना पता, उसके अलावा कुछ नहीं पता मेरे को. मैंने बस एक क्लिप देखी ऑनलाइन जो ट्विटर पे वायरल हुई थी, जहाँ पर कॉन्ग रोक रहा है गॉडजिला को कुछ करने से, लेकिन गॉडजिला स्टिल बेसिक लड़ाई करता रहता है उससे, गॉडजिला से, दैट काइंड ऑफ, सॉरी कॉन्ग से. बस मैंने यही सब देखा है उसकी मूवी के बारे में, कुछ देखा मैंने. मुझे गॉडजिला वर्सेस कॉन्ग काफ़ी अच्छी लगी थी, द मॉन्स्टर पार्ट्स. सो इफ ये वैसी होने वाली है बट विद इवन मोर मॉन्स्टर मूवमेंट्स, देन आई एम हैप्पी.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
क्या तुमने देखी नहीं क्या गॉडजिला वर्सेस कॉन्ग? यू शुड इफ यू हैवंट. He can do a lot actually. नीचे उतरना वहां से कहाँ पे? नीचे उतर वहां से. बिना कुछ निकाले उसमें से नीचे उतर. एक मिनट यार. कुछ नहीं मेरा भतीजा खत्म हो गया वो. हाँ. जरूरी नहीं है ऐसा. Kong is quite tough honestly. हाँ, like he's not as strong as Zilla for obvious reasons. But he's pretty good. Kong is much more agile, and he has that is a huge advantage honestly. नहीं. तेरे को सुबह से भूख लग रही. तेरे को बहुत ही खिला चुका सुबह से. यार भतीजे परेशान हो गया मैं अपने. सच कह रहा हूँ. Yeah, Kong has dexterity. Yeah, sure.
My magics are at your disposal.
नहीं मैं स्पॉइलर मैं एक्सप्लोर ही नहीं कर रहा उस चीज़ को. ना मैं उसका ट्रेलर देखा ना कुछ देखा ना ट्विटर पे कोई फैड आता है मेरा उसका. तो नहीं, आई डोंट थिंक आई विल गेट स्पॉइल्ड. फ्रिज बंद कर. फ्रिज बंद कर.
This one shakes. You will not get past me.
See you drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
Hey Neil, good afternoon and welcome to the stream. It's going fine. It's going fine. अभी start ही किया थोड़ी देर पहले
Help one
stream.
at the next foe we encounter.
I was just doing some work. टाइम क्या हो रहा है currently? It's 2:80 now. And man, what? Without spoiling, explain it to me. Just a moment. I don't understand Transformer flop, but Gojira all movie hit, same budget, same art. See, the Transformer movies were like oversaturated by the time we reached the fifth movie. Not really oversaturated, let's just say they were not as good as Godzilla movies. At least these movies have something, right? And in my personal opinion, after the third movie, the Transformer movies fell off real hard. The fourth one was boring. Fifth one देखने की मेरी हिम्मत ही नहीं हुई the last night. Bumblebee was pretty good. And जो recent आई थी, I even forgot its name. It was a fun movie, even the last one. I enjoyed it, but it should have had more fun moments. But overall, I don't think the biggest reason why Transformer movies were a failure were the fourth and the fifth movie, especially the fifth movie. It was horrible. But yeah, we need more Transformer movies, honestly. And अच्छा रहेगा if they adapt the TV show, the 90s TV show. That would be a like adapt those stories for modern audience. Not the modern audience. Don't do that kind of bullshit. Just update those stories and make it something, because you can have some very compelling Transformer movies. And what's with the studios trying to use Unicorn multiple times and failing in using him? Like अभी 20 वाली जो movie आई थी उसमें भी like they horribly butchered him. Like he should not have been the first villain of a new Transformer movies, which is not even a new Transformer movie. It is said to be the same universe as the original Transformer movies, which doesn't make any sense. But producers want it to be a prequel to those movies. I don't know why. It's just basically tying it down. फालतू में plot holes create हो रहे हैं and all of these things. Just hard reboot the series, please. That is the best you can do. Just hard reboot it. Make it similar to G1 in its design, in its tone, and everything. Just do that. There's a reason that the title screen says Dragon's Dogma and not Dragon's Dogma 2. Okay. So it ends the same way. Even I don't understand why Transformers did not earn well. First three movies were amazing and well made. See, first three movies had a special sauce, which was Michael Bay. He was doing a lot of things, a lot of different things in those movies, despite like his reputation as a not a good director and not a good writer. Action scenes were good in those movies. And how Optimus Prime has been horrible character in all of the movies. The writers don't know how to write Optimus Prime. They make him a killer for no damn reason. He sounds such a like psychopath in those movies. Give me your face. I will kill you. That is so not Optimus. It's not even a reboot. That's what I'm saying. It still takes place in the original timeline, in the Michael Bay verse. Because of the producers, they wanted to make these movies a prequel for some reason. Bumblebee could have worked as a prequel, but जो नई वाली Transformers movies आई है, the Beast one, it does not work at all. You got the touch. You got the power. OG Transformer fans will understand this stuff. It's such a good song though. I have it in my playlist. Yeah, it was decent. ढूंढ टू भी लाइक कौन सी सिटी में हो तुम यार सिंफुल
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt
कहाँ पर रहते हो
yourself
तुम
one
कौन
of
सी
these
सिटी है तुम्हारा
days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
Trying to get back to work.
Would that I could spend all day.
छत्तीसगढ़ के अंदर नहीं लगे इन लोगों ने वाह
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
interest you in my humble?
ये हाँ मिला साल कोई हॉलीवुड नहीं लगा रहा क्यों कोई रीजन इस साल कोई हॉलीवुड मूवीज नहीं लगा रहे 24 hours out of what who is taking the footage among the stars we are waiting
Where's? Hope to see you again.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's
We have arrived.
Ah, 'tis a relief to hear that Ulrika is safe. Mayhap there is aught I could do for her, pervasive though the Queen Regent's influence has become. My humblest thanks. You've proven a friend to Melv and me as well. It isn't much, but here, I would not see you go unrewarded for your trouble.
yeah sure ring of grit reduce stamina expanded when blocking
Tis good to know that Ulrika is safe.
I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
All the best tales come from travelers.
let's change the vocation or maybe not let's change it or maybe just let's fingers crossed the game won't crash
I'm in fine fettle today. My sickle's getting to be blunt as a hammer.
The problem with old Transformer movies for me is human element. Humans are so cringe in Transformers. Rise of the Beast, at least they were kinda useful. Yeah. Agree. That's what Michael Bay does. And don't forget the forceful sex jokes as well.
We also offer I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself.
You got
But enough about
you
me.
got sex
Did
jokes
you need
with the
something?
humans. You got sex jokes with the Transformers. You got sex jokes with the fucking dogs. Seriously. Hey, Nangar is. एनिमल के लिए 12 से 13 साल के बच्चे थे शीश। वो चल रहा है क्या तुम्हारा सिटी में
Do come again.
a mystic spear.
Here at the inn, we also offer I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both.
the end game or post game rather has a 8 time limit and it's not immediately obvious what you need to do At least wasn't for me. So like, how big is the time limit? Is it like very urgent, or will I have like a certain amount of time to explore the world, or is it even worth exploring the world? Does it change the end game? Does it change the world that drastically compared to Dragon's Dogma 1? Because of course, like the world in Dragon's Dogma 1 was like completely changed after the dragon. So Touts are playing Discord. Godzilla 2014 देख रहा हूँ. It's a boring movie honestly. ठीक है. Gotta watch it, I guess. Petrification. Who is petrifying in this game other than Medusa? Yeah, 30. Like personally, मैं बोलूँगा जो intrigue है ना sinful starting की, that is much better than what we got after. Because उस गेम में barely, first of all, sorry, उस मूवी में barely तो Godzilla को देखने को मिलता है. Fight बिल्कुल end में है, कुछ चंद मिनट की. नहीं, I'm not watching Hollywood Godzilla movies for that. Okay, I cannot trust it in. I can't even camp honestly if it's such a small period of time. But is the world worth exploring after the end game? Does it change drastically? Do we have better and stronger variants of enemies in that kind of thing? And you have to do something fairly difficult to stop the time. I didn't understand that. वेट कर रहा हूँ रक्षित -1 को रिलीज का मेरे भाई. मैं उसको देखना चाह रहा था मूवी को, बट इंडिया में रिलीज नहीं करी सालों में. And yes, the world changes a lot, and yes, worth exploring. It's a big lore moment too. Okay, waiting for that particular thing honestly. Godzilla winning Oscar gave me hopes for humanity. I've completely stopped watching games and movie series review long time. जो भी opinion होता है, it's completely mine. Good for you.
Both roles myself.
First time I had to Google something about the story because I was scared. Good afternoon, Dexter Bhai. Good afternoon and welcome to the stream. Now I want to complete the story of the game, but
Did
I'm
you
not
need
going to do it
something?
for obvious reasons. Enjoy the game. Where is my stick? Let's play as Death Mall. I need to purchase some drip for this class. Boost strength, boost magic. Let's go with the magic ones. Strength मुझे लगता नहीं जरूरत है.
Do come again.
Many people tend to form opinion based on the review they see online, and I'm against them. Okay. Game was always going to be 10 out of 10 for me, but man, the post game really hammered it home. इतना अच्छा है क्या पोस्ट गेम यार? मैं तो काफी मिक्स्ड रिव्यूज देख रहा हूँ पोस्ट गेम के रिगार्डिंग इस गेम के. That's not that good. It's a bit disappointing. I don't know. काफी मिक्स्ड फीलिंग आ रही है. I guess I'll find out after playing it myself. मैं just hope कर रहा हूँ it will be same as the first game, if not better. Because that was a pretty good post game in my opinion.
What should I get up to today?
Yep, he looks pretty damn good.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of... I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Do come again.
Oh, is that so? I loved it honestly. Maybe people are disappointed they couldn't explore because of the time limit. Who knows? Who knows?
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself.
By the way, have you seen the leak
But enough
regarding
about me.
the
Did you
DLC?
need something?
Seems like fake, but it's interesting. So according to the leak, the DLC is called DragonsDogma 2: The Dragon Princess. That seems like such a generic and weird title for a DLC, honestly. So it will have a new region, जो current map है उसके बराबर होगा. We'll have 10 big bosses, 35 enemy variants, and a few more things like that. Base game ko it won't affect the base game, and you will be able to continue the story after the main game. So who knows? अल्फा कॉल तो पाया है ना, इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर गुजीरा. अल्फा कॉल तो पता नहीं, आई डोंट नो व्हाट अल्फा कॉल इज. What are you talking about? The DLC? The leak DLC? Neil? Fingers crossed the game won't crash. Okay. Can be used in mid-air as well. This is the shield, right? Okay. Like it is said to be really good, so I'll just have it. This steals stamina. I don't know how useful this is. This is very useful. ठीक है, मैं सोच रहा था plunge attack would be useful for defense, but we already have a shield, so I don't think we need that. This is good.
Do come again.
Post game, okay. Now वो तो मैं समझ गया, it doesn't add much to the game. I was talking about the DLC particular.
Somehow my feet
Lots to do and precious little time.
By the way, since you have completed the game, it is basically DragonsDogma 1 remake, right? In the end, just with all the concepts. Because so far that is what it is. मुझे लग रहा जाता. It is pretty much DragonsDogma 1 remake with all the concepts they had. काजू स्क्रीम करते हैं लो फ्रीक्वेंसी. अच्छा हाँ, अल्फा काइजू ना हो तो पता है मुझे. जो उसमें दिखाता है किंग ऑफ द मॉन्स्टर्स में. हम्म. हाँ वो तो बताया मुझे अल्फा होते हैं जो, वो तो उसमें एक्सप्लेन कर दिया था प्रॉपरली किंग ऑफ द मॉन्स्टर्स में. माय पॉइंट इज Kong is the alpha, but he's like mostly contained in the Skull Island and now in Hollow Earth. And the other alpha is Gojira. Like who is the major kaiju against these guys? कौन है जो proper alpha है against both of these guys?
Pray,
Queen Muto.
slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Queen Muto,
Let
Queen
us
Muto,
endeavour
Queen
to
Muto.
keep up.
I don't think हमने
Though
अभी
we are
तक
less
हॉलीवुड
fleet
मूवीज में
of
क्वीन
foot.
मोटो को देखा, right? At least I don't remember seeing her. Mothra is dead. और वो तो एलियन था गिदोरा. तो गिडोरा नाम होता है ना उसका, थ्री हेडेड ड्रैगन का.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
क्वीन मैटो लास्ट में गॉडजिला के सामने आता है. ओके, विल सी.
Hear that thundering gate? It is a Cyclops.
Right, fire and fury. Was most effective.
It seems we haven't raged off.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey. Do not falter. Again, up to our strength. These have prevailed.
श्योर.
I'll be feet. This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our
ऑक्स का टूट गई.
efforts.
ऑक्स का टूट गई.
One care to push.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen.
कितने दूर है कैपिटल से अभी हम? हाँ यार बहुत दूर है. Gotta use Paris2.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Either way, Sinful, you seems like a huge Gojira fan. Have you watched the older movies? If yes, then which
Ingredients
one
are
do you recommend
plentiful hereabouts.
watching?
Shall we see if there's
The
much to be
original, of
found while
course.
we're here?
The Japanese version, not the Hollywood one, in which they added a Hollywood actor for some reason. Other than
My
that,
thanks.
you, my friend, are every bit as formidable as I'd heard. Well, glad am I that I enlisted your service. In fact, I consider it my duty to spread the word about you so that people will know those rumors aren't just talk. Now I know you can fend for yourself, but it's a hard world out there. Take care and may fortune smile upon you.
There you are. A well-earned reward.
Thank you. Appreciate it. A random escort quest. That was cool. बाकी सारी goofy नहीं है. I don't think every single one of them is goofy. पुरानी Godzilla movies हैं that are like still quite serious. Shin मैंने देखी है. और I don't have any problem with goofiness. It's part of the character. The Stolen Throne. Main quest ही बची है यार. Main quest ही बची है. ठीक है. पर डीसा प्लॉट करते हैं फिर स्टोलन थ्रोन करते हैं वैसे. सेंस सारी क्वेस्ट पास में ही है.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes.
Are you in the market for something in particular?
गॉडजिला को देख के हंसी आ गया. कल ही देख रहा गॉडजिला वर्सेस किदोरा. गॉडजिला स्टोन से कैच खेल रहा था. I think after the first few movies it does get quite silly, but बीच में कुछ entries हैं that are like very serious and worth watching in movie.
Always a pleasure. Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember.
IMDb पे विश्वास नहीं. मिस मावल को 8 दिया. भाई दोनों Miss Marvel and the Marvels both are like, especially Miss Marvel is such a boring movie. At least the Marvels के अंदर कुछ तो fun factor था. Bare minimum था, moment to moment था, कुछ scenes से अच्छे, but still it had something at least. But Captain Marvel तो भाई boring थे. Miss Marvel was fine in my opinion. It was a fine show. Captain Marvel and the Marvels were horrible, especially Captain Marvel. It might be the most boring MCU movie.
Mine's many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Welcome.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right.
Need the armor. This. This. Yeah.
Right on the roads, despite the hour, you know where to find me. This inspires naught but mischief.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Shall we head there now? It would save us having to make the trip again.
Either way, what is your least favorite Marvel movie or show?
We're here, and none the worse for wear.
We shall await you here, Master. May our parting be brief.
कौन से वाले को pursue कर रहा हूँ ना? These are spot. Doctor Strange 2. Any particular reason? I personally like. It was a very, very, very flawed movie, and Doctor Strange was not really. He didn't felt like a main character. But I think it was.
To leave this place at once.
Why? But I think it was a fun movie to watch. The cameos were cool. And the direction by Sam Raimi was very, very, very cool. Scarlet Witch definitely felt like a horror movie villain with how she acted. And it was cool. I don't think it is as bad as people say, personally. Just maybe because I'm a fan of Sam Raimi. Okay. अच्छा इस सीजन से तुम्हारी डॉक्टर स्ट्रेंज टू इतनी फेवरेट नहीं अंडरस्टैंडेबल then I can understand. But personally I don't think it is that bad of a movie. At least Doctor Strange felt like something different compared to other Marvel movies. It feels so different. It feels so like alive compared to other Marvel movies because of Sam Raimi and his direction. And I appreciate that personally. It was a bit different though. Zombie Doctor Strange was cool. The music fight was very cool. That movie has a lot of cool stuff, honestly. And the campaign works as well. If you just ignore that it's not that huge of a part of the universe that people were expecting, if you like take out all the expectations, then it is such a damn cool and fun movie to watch. And I watch it as that. Like I know it should have been the movie to set up the multiverse arc, because of course we're talking about Doctor Strange and the movie itself is called Multiverse of Madness. So it should have set so much for the future. But if we take out that particular expectation from that movie, then it's damn fun. नहीं ना मैं डीसीयू के बारे में कुछ बोलने लग गया ना, अभी जैक स्नाइडर के फैन बॉय आ जाएंगे जो इंडिया में बहुत है भर के. आई डोंट नो क्यों इंडिया में इतने जैक स्नाइडर फैन है, बकचोदिया करने के लिए आते हैं, लड़ाई करने के लिए आते हैं. मुझे उसमें पढ़ना ही नहीं. मैं कहूँगा he's an amazing visual director. Just look at how stunning 300 looks. Just look at how stunning Batman vs Superman looks, especially in some particular scenes. But he don't know how to write. He don't know how to write shit. He's not a good writer. He should probably He should have been like a visual director for those movies, not the director for those movies. He does not understand the characters. He does not understand the universe, and his movies are dark for no damn reason. He don't know how to write. He's not a good director. I'm sorry. He's a good visual storyteller. He's not a good director. The guy fucking made Superman kill a character who is all about hope, whose entire characteristic is about I won't kill anyone and I will try to help people as much as I can. He made Superman kill. He made Batman kill with a damn gun. Seriously, are you fucking with me? No, he does not understand characters. And according to recent interviews, if Batman doesn't kill, then he's irrelevant. Like, fuck you. He has never been irrelevant and he will never be. I think, in my personal opinion, out of all the live action movies, Matt Reeves did the most amazing job if you talk about Batman as a character. He's not always the broody guy. He's a symbol of hope. At the same time, he's a symbol of fear. Matt Reeves did an amazing job writing Batman. He understood the character really well. And that ending scene with Batman, जहाँ पर वो like एक girl को statue पे बैठा था with the chopper, it felt so good for that character. I just hope he does something with Bruce Wayne, because ठीक है, his Bruce Wayne is still very angry. He's still broody because of his parents' death, which was not that like he has become Batman quite recently, so he still has that rage problem. But I hope he will make Bruce Wayne more like Christopher Nolan's, because I think it was a pretty good version of Bruce Wayne, and he can follow that if he wants to. I don't know. If adults mean darkness everywhere, the feeling of shit show, changing the character to become nihilistic, then yeah, you're writing for adults. And usually sex scenes, of course. How can we forget that?
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light?
और इंडिया में इतने बकचोद हैं जैक स्नाइडर के, स्नाइडर करते रहते हैं, मूवी और कैरेक्टर को समझना है नहीं, मैं स्नाइडर करते रहो बस. क्यों? क्योंकि हमने 300 देख ली. क्यों? क्योंकि हमने वो देख ली, क्या नाम है उस मूवी का यार, वॉचमैन. उसके बाद से स्नाइडरवर्स ये जैक स्नाइडर हमारा बाप वगैरह वगैरह. The Boys is damn good. See, I can enjoy a Zack Snyder movie, and I would have enjoyed Zack Snyder's DCU if it was an alternative universe, not the main one. Because no, as a main universe that was going against Marvel, it didn't had any chance with the direction he had in mind. He was about to end that universe pretty much after the third Justice League movie, and he was about to kill Batman, who is a central character in that universe, in the second Justice League movie, or the third one, I don't remember. No, he's not a good director. He was not a good planner. He was not the person to make a universe out of your characters.
Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me.
Yeah, he can make a good Injustice movie. I mean, he was literally trying to do that, wasn't he? Killing Lewis and make Superman evil. That was literally what he was doing. He was making an Injustice movie, basically, with that nightmare scenes. He was making Injustice. Lois died, Batman turned evil, and he was hunting all the team. He was making Injustice. That is what he was doing.
That is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear
Those movies should have been Elseworld stories, and it should have been an Elseworld universe that came after all the movies, all the mainline movies. Or you could have just make them DC Elseworld. Then they could have worked really well. But as the main universe for the characters that you're trying to show, no, not good. Not good. Just make it an Injustice universe. Said that this is an Injustice universe and it's an Injustice universe movie set in also. Just like what Joker did, just like what other, just like the Batman did. And I hope, since like मुझे पता है, DCU is in a good hand. Okay. What is the name? James Gunn is a great director. We have seen that multiple times in Guardians movies. He has made Kick-Ass and other movies as well, and he is a huge Superman fan. He understands Batman, so I think he will do justice to these characters. I just hope the Batman will be older and at his peak. The actor who played Jack Reacher, no, sorry, not Jack Reacher, not Jack Reacher. The actor who played what is the name of that show? Richer. Yeah. The actor who played Richer in Richer should be Batman because he has the perfect build. He has that perfect voice. And people are saying that Richer is pretty much Batman without the suit. So I think he will fit the character. And an older Batman who is on his peak. He would be a pretty good Batman. And make him comic book accurate. Make him broody. Make him huge. Make him, very fearful. Make him intimidating. But at the same time, make him like Batman, who has gone through a lot of shit and he has become soft after the Bat family. Make it a balanced movie. Make a Batman that came out after the Batman Incorporation arc, who starts trusting people and that kind of thing. Because if you're doing Brave and the Bold with Damian Wayne, that is the kind of Batman you need. Hey Rando, good afternoon and welcome to the stream. Batman who kill है, Superman गया, जस्टिस 1 पे हाँ विन करते, 3 में थैनोस आता, खत्म. I don't like it. Yeah, I can't wait for Gun Superman as well. It was a horrible vision as the premier universe for DC movies now. It was not a good plan. First of all, skipping all the characters and reducing them in Batman vs Superman was such a horrible idea. Like, that movie was so unfocused on everything. It had multiple plots that just came and went. Then they teased the entirety of Justice League and everything. That movie was so damn bloated, and that was the biggest downfall. That movie should have been all about Batman vs Superman if you really wanted to do it. Introduce Wonder Woman. Introduce Wonder Woman as the the good guy between both of those idiots, and make her the what do we call it? What do we say? Make her the voice of the reason. Yes, to end their core. But that movie was so bloated. It had that Batman Superman thing. It had Justice League teases. It had Doomsday. They killed Superman in the second movie of the universe. That was fucking awful. Okay. And other than that, there was so fuck up shit in that movie for no damn reason. It was so bloated, full of many different plot points that come and went. They killed Metallo. That was his name.
My word! You mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Bye-bye. Nice hello.
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. Thought a stroll might clear my head.
Let's continue the other quest. DCU was a horrible plan. That's what it was. It was not really a vision. It was just whatever. We need to go in the dungeon. Let's save the game first. अच्छा किया मैंने like ये यहाँ पर wait करा थोड़ा because I can complete all of these main stories, story quests at once because they are like so close to each other, and I have all the costumes for it. I'm gonna do most of these at once. This is locked. She-Hulk, 215 million. I haven't watched She-Hulk, but I might watch it just for Daredevil.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
Actually, I recently watched Daredevil season 1. It was such a damn good show. It was so well written. I loved it. But मैंने Jessica Jones start किया and it does not interest me that much. Is that show worth watching or should I just watch Defenders? No, sorry, Daredevil season 2 and then Defenders and Daredevil season 3. Like, are the other shows worth watching? Like, I'm not gonna watch Iron Fist. That show has horrible ratings, but I'd still like give me your input on it. Are they worth watching despite everything? Like, ठीक है, Jessica Jones को मैंने time नहीं दिया. I just watched one episode and I didn't find that interesting. But come on, yeah, Daredevil was interesting since episode 1. You should watch Daredevil. It's cool. It's really, really good. It might just be peak Marvel writing. Arey, Daredevil is a cool character, yeah. Daredevil is a damn cool character. Like, मुझे भी पहले ऐसे लगता था like Daredevil, I wasn't really interested in Daredevil that much, but after watching that show, yeah, it is very interesting. कौन सी खोलूं भाई?
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Oh, looking for the Jadeite orb, are you? Can't say I've seen it.
Yeah, you should watch Daredevil. It's a good show. Just watch one episode, you will get intrigued.
It's all coming back to me now. Which is to say, I've not a clue. But I can tell you what I'd do if I nicked a treasure like that. My first stop would be Ibrahim's scrap store. Got to be sure my price is the genuine article, eh? The scrap stores are in the checkpoint rest town. Might be worth a look, see?
I know about that damn idiot.
Your best bet's the scrap store in the checkpoint
You.
Who's this beautiful?
I wonder how you must feel, having locked me away in this dismal place.
If you want, I can free you.
Do you think yourself just? If so, you are sorely mistaken. There are many in this world who require salvation.
Okay, it's that priest. Okay, it's that priest. Fuck you.
Just as there are theories that may only be tested on living flesh, so are mortal bodies the sole source of certain materials. And, whatever you may think, all lives are not made equal.
Yeah.
'Tis the truth, whether you choose to acknowledge it or not. The sickly folk of the slums are fated to die. To waste away till death grants them its mercy.
Yeah.
I merely gave their deaths a greater
purpose.
Of
course.
If anything, I deserve your praise.
Oh! Look, this bitch talking.
Is that you, Lord Phasus? Oh. 'Tis only you.
Who's Lord
The
Phasus?
one who caught me in the midst of my little deal. I suppose you must be proud of yourself. Your meddling has seen me confined to this cell for the foreseeable future. How very absurd that 'tis I behind these bars and not you. I'd thought spying the greater crime.
क्या हो गया? आ रहा हूँ नीचे चल.
Is that you, Lord Phasus? Oh, I suppose you must be. How very absurd that.
Who's the one that we need to talk? यार बस ये की है जेल की. अच्छा, as many times as needed. Yeah, that's fine. अच्छा.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you?
नहीं कुछ नहीं.
Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one arisen has been upended, or Deesa's arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah.
What did he show? What did he show? And what if I was playing as a female character? Give me a moment, guys. By the way, जो भी stream देख रहा है एंड तक देखते रहना. I need watch hours. I'm providing you some really good quality content, okay? Opinions, reviews, and everything. So give me watch time, so I can monetize my channel.
He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar.
whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot.
Ouch.
Aye. I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Hmm?
To escape?
Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests, and I need not turn my ear to Disa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink.
नहीं पैसिफियरम नहीं देखी मैंने सिर्फ.
Tell me, does that ring any bells? Oh, to think such a place existed. How very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my own.
I mustn't let the captain see my knees now.
Come along.
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me.
देख नहीं मुझे पैसिफियरम. There is another dumb fun kaiju movie that is heavily inspired by macabre movies, especially like something like Evangelion, and it's made by Del Toro. Slideshow चल रहा है क्या? Maybe. It's a new kind of gaming that you can watch. It's a slideshow.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
अरे चल ले. अरे मेरे कंट्रोलर चल ले ढंग से. मैं फोड़ दूंगा इसको यार किसी दिन. Guys, don't purchase DualSense or any of the new controllers. Not worth the price.
Guide me outside, then.
ना ना नेट में कोई दिक्कत नहीं. मेरे पीसी में दिक्कत होने को तो.
I didn't sleep a wink last night.
अरे बुढ़ा हो आजा. तेरे गोदी में लूँ क्या? चल मेरे को कैरी करना है तेरे को.
Aye, this should be far enough. If you truly are Arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Okay, this is done.
Tis locked, Arisen.
Be on the lookout for a likely-looking key.
Have you guys eaten this?
Methinks this will be of interest to Captain Brandt. Shall we
Hey,
go and
reverse
find
it.
him?
अपनी can't even show you. It's mirrored in. I don't know how to show it to you. Either way, it's a very good thing. Like a brownie type biscuits. It costs 10 rupees with 3 pieces. Pretty good. Tastes pretty good. अरे बहुत फ्रस्ट्रेटिंग है यार डुअल सेंस यूज करना जेन्युइनली. साले को खरीदे हुए 2 साल पूरे नहीं हुए, इतनी प्रॉब्लम फेस कर रहा हूँ मैं. मुझे लगा एक अच्छा सा कंट्रोलर लेता हूँ, गेमिंग तो वैसे ही करता हूँ मैं, इट विल वर्क. अभी रिजल्ट कर रहा हूँ इससे अच्छा प्रीवियस जनरेशन के कंट्रोलर लेता.
must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
I haven't seen that before.
It's not our place to hurry the
It's
arisen.
good. It's really good. Tastes good. Feels like a brownie. It's soft like a brownie, but it is a cookie in the end. But yeah, pretty good. By the way, should I free her? Should I free this bitch? I don't think I can even do that. Okay.
Is that you, Lord Phasus? Oh. 'Tis only. I suppose you must be proud of yourself. How very absurd.
Should I free her though? तुमने free करके देखा? What happens? Should I do that? Didn't try. Okay. Let me try. Kind of, you can say that.
What could this mean? I owe you a great debt.
Nine. This shit I'm gonna do New Game Plus, not here. Sorry, I'm not gonna free that bitch. New Game Plus में try करूँगा ये चीज़, but not in this playthrough. I hope the game didn't auto save. मुझे इनसे करना पड़ेगा.
How dare you?
अरे अरे गलती गलती भाई साहब गलती. Judgment 3 आएगा क्या? RGG is currently not working on a Judgment game, so we don't know. शायद आए शायद ना आए, who knows. हम एक्चुअली पता नहीं RGG करंट टाइमलाइन है क्या. उनके जितने भी गेम रिवील करे थे उन्होंने, they have been released. They are not working on a Judgment game, and I'm sure we're not getting a mainline Yakuza game anytime soon. They can work on a Gaiden game. They can release a Gaiden game soon if they want to, but हमें पता नहीं है what are they working on right now. So like can't say honestly what are they doing.
I'd hasten home, but that's not my duty.
Breaking the law, breaking the world, Kawase, breaking the law. Kiryu is the main protagonist? Nah. He's done. Don't make him main protagonist now. अगर तुम really move on करना चाह रहे हो ना Kiryu से, let him be. अब काफी अच्छी ending मिली जहाँ तक मैंने सुना है उसको Lost Legend में. So let it be ना. We don't need more games as Kiryu as the main protagonist. Not even him as playable, honestly. Just end his story now. यूट्यूबर कितने लुंड होते हैं, नंबर गेम खेलते हैं. आई अर्न 1 crore in 1 year. Yeah, let that guy rest. He deserves it. Let's change the equipment fast. सड़क के बीच में नंगा हो रहा है, शर्म नहीं आती इसको. I need that mask as well. And look at that drip. But let's move the keep as well. Let's be a noble. Garden में कौन रहेगा protagonist? We have a lot of characters. We can have Majima, we can have Akiyama, which I'm hoping for. I hope we won't get a garden game with Saijima because I don't think it will work. But they can, story-wise, they can make it work. I'm just afraid for the gameplay side. And we can have garden games with any side character mostly, because they are not that high budget of game. They are side games that are made in quite less and a lot of things like that. We can have a garden game.
You're welcome to toss a coin or two my way. I fear I've not used.
I need to commit the night, right? मुझे personally ब्रह्मास्त्र अच्छी लगी है. Yes, it has a lot of flaws. The writing isn't that great. It is very like Bollywood drama, but I personally loved that movie. So not even lie. The music was great. The VFX was good. The universe they tried to set, it is interesting. They can easily expand upon it if they want to. I personally have hopes for the sequel, because the writer director said that he knows the criticism of the movie and they will try to improve the writing. That is the reason why they are not making it right now. They are writing it properly. So yes, like I personally loved Brahmastra. I personally love. Maybe I think during that time I was in a relationship, so I think वो मेरा phase था that I will love that kind of movie. But despite everything, like let's be honest, वो हमेशा mostly एक phase होता है with these kind of movies, that you were in a such phase that you loved that movie despite everything. I have some memories with that. I was with my girlfriend during that time, so that thing, like lovable theme of the movie, the power of love and the music was very touching for me. Still is, honestly. So like I love Brahmastra for whatever it is, and I hope they will improve it in the sequel. And that is all I have to say. No, I haven't played the North Star Fist of North Star game. It's not available on PCR, not even PS3, so I can emulate it. It's an PS4 game. Like, don't have any.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
आपके friend है वो भी girlfriend? नहीं, फिलहाल नहीं है. I'm single right now, and I feel like I need someone. I'm missing that global embrace of a person who you love, but not right now. I need to fix myself first. मुझे physically अपने आप को पहले से करना है first of all. After it, we'll see. After it, we'll see. By the way, I hope you guys are enjoying the slideshow. Can't do anything. ये mission पूरा city के अंदर से आता है. Yes, I have. We need to sleep.
I shall follow your lead instead.
अब ये Arisen मरता.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing.
बाला गुस्सा पिछ पड़ा है Arisen.
Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
Need to go to the city first.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found? Well, we're here.
अरे स्ट्रीम के अंदर स्लाइड शो होगा. इसमें तो फिर भी प्लेबल फ्रेम रेट दे रहा है.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
स्ट्रीम के अंदर ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम हो रही है. इसमें तो फिर भी ठीक है. 1 मिनट, मैं इसको पैसे क्यों दूंगा सोने के लिए जब मेरे पास खुद का घर है. बक हाँ, पहले जॉब करता था ना. आई वर्कड इन अ बीपी फॉर 2 years. मेरी एज 23 है. मेरे को भी 1 साल हुआ होगा छोड़े हुए, और मेरा कोर्स को स्टार्ट हुए कितने 3 से 4 महीने हो गए अभी. Honestly, I'm on a break right now because 2 courses complete हो चुके हैं, Photoshop and AI. I need to work on them for a bit. उसके बाद मैं अपना next course start करूँगा, which is something I'm genuinely interested in. Premiere Pro, because I do a lot of editing, so like मैं बहुत टाइम से इसको सीखना चाह रहा था. So that will be a software that can be very useful for me. Photoshop और उसमें इतना AI में इतना इंटरेस्ट नहीं था, बिकॉज फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वो गेम डेवलपमेंट में इतना वर्क नहीं आते, इतना यूज़ नहीं आते. एंड ठीक है, फोटोशॉप इज़ यूजफुल, आई पर्सनली अग्री विद दैट. AI तो बिल्कुल नहीं है. Logo making and that kind of thing, I can do it for myself. I maybe some for clients, but otherwise I'm not that interested in this.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen.
23 young. 23 is not young. I feel like I'm a bit too old pursuing, like I'm still a student at 23. I should have like started my career by now in the gaming industry. Game development. Specifically 2D and 3D animation and animation work and 3D modeling और ये सब. Art department in gaming development basically. Design में interest हूँ, but I don't really need to do a course for that, because if you're working in gaming industry, you will learn game design by yourself. तो कोई बात नहीं ना, 20-year-old going college is fine. बट हाँ, पर्सनली मेरी जिस हिसाब से मैं हूँ, जो मेरी मेंटालिटी है करंटली, जो मेरा माइंडसेट है, आई थिंक आई एम अ बिट टू ओल्ड. I should have started my career in game development by now, and 25 की एज में I should have gained a lot of experience. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm not regretting. I mean, kinda I am regretting, but not really. I'm fine. I know, like, despite my age, I'm very good at what I do. I'm quite knowledgeable at these things. And life experience ने बहुत कुछ सिखाया है मुझे, so yeah, it was worth it. A place to call one's own is no small fortune. I would like such an aboard myself. Say, when next we meet, will you tell me about all the sights you have seen on your travels? I do so enjoy hearing about them. In the meantime, I shall leave you with this. I hope that it will be some a fairy stone. Talisman. What's Talisman? I mean, वो बात अलग है, वो साइड कंटेंट ही खेल रहा हूँ गेम की शुरुआत से, other than few missions. अभी मेन मिशंस कर रहा हूँ, बट it is not the way of the is to wander, nor to stray too far from the ancestral home. यार ये टालिसन कौन था? अरे इसका अरे बाप और बेटे दोनों लाइन मार रहे हैं मुझे. बाप और बेटे दोनों लाइन मार रहे हैं. And I must confess that I find myself intrigued by you, such that I am compelled to bear witness to your fate, whatever it means. बाप और बेटे दोनों लाइन मार रहे हैं. क्या चल रहा है? क्या रंडी? Sorry about that for offending someone. मैं ऐसा हूँ नहीं, I'm just
I have no
having
issue
some fun.
calling.
दोनों बाप बेटे सारे मेरे को लाइन मार रहे हैं. एक दो मदद क्या करती उनकी. Stop looking at me like that. It's creepy. Oh. RC received. जीरो. प्रोफाइल स्ट्रीम प्रोफाइल नहीं देखनी मुझे.
Traveling in other worlds is all very exciting.
Female
But
character.
I'd sooner stay by your
क्या मतलब?
side, Arisen.
समझा नहीं मैं.
What we get? We can expect a busy night.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Feeling rested, I trust.
Yeah, Just Cause 2 and Just Cause 3 दोनों. And Just Cause 4 as well. पहला नहीं खेला मैंने. Personally, I love Just Cause 3 the most. Just Cause 4 के अंदर काफी cool ideas थे, but that world was not that intriguing to me. Like, map was cool. Graphically, it was a downgrade compared to Just Cause 3 for obvious reasons. But जो उन्होंने माँ बहन करी साइड कंटेंट की by changing the liberation mode, by changing the liberation mechanic, they ruined it. They ruined the game. I don't have any reason to explore the world and destroy shit because of that reason. So no, I don't like Just Cause 4. Not because of the mechanics, because of how the side content work. It's not good. Ajay, you should. Just Cause 3 is good. Just Cause 3 is dumb fun. It is a very good game. मैं बाहर में जाता हूँ.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Talent's talent, whate'er it may be.
Dying Light 1 खेलो. It's a good game. You can play it with me in co-op if you want to. मुझे actually बहुत टाइम से इच्छा करी थी वो खेलने की.
Got time for a natter if you do.
But कोई खेलने के लिए तैयार नहीं साल.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office?
A fragment of a letter that was torn to shreds. You can tell. You can just make out the crest of Batal and name Disa.
This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. And from Batal, no less.
तुम्हारा quest field देख लिया मैंने game 100% review.
This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's schemes run deep. To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son.
Every single Yakuza game is easy on every difficulty. After you get leveled up and unlock most of the moves, they are easy. Legendary पे नहीं खेले मैंने कोई सभी, but hard पे खेले मैंने सब. Other than Yakuza 3, for obvious reasons.
If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus,
Sven.
we may be able to gain.
So his name is Sven.
Information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you take this.
It seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
I know not.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are, it seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels.
Surely
Be
will.
so kind as to return the key I lent you.
Can I have it, please? Okay.
I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts.
Huzzah! You've done it!
An achievement to be proud of.
What will our next adventure have in store for us, I wonder?
What is that thing I'm seeing, that dot? It's near my house. Don't tell me some side characters there. Arey, what the fuck you want with me?
How have you fared?
This guy just wants to fuck me. I'm sure. Just look at him. Just look at his face. He's blushing.
Might I beg a favor of you?
You have made quite a difference in my life, you know. Since meeting you, I have braved test of courage and learned much of myself and the world. As a testament to this, I intend to set out on journey alone. And I am hoping you might accompany me. It will be a chance for me to just how far my skills with the bow has come. उसको decline भी नहीं कर सकता. क्या करूं? I want last Yakuza game जो होगा उसमें सारे character एक साथ हों, like Tanimura और Akiyama, and even spin-off characters also. Like क्या काम? So we basically want an Avenger Endgame of Yakuza games. That's a cool idea, honestly. I would love to have that as well.
You have my gratitude.
Since we have all the died characters back again, हमारे पास आंड्रे रिचर्डसन वापस आ चुका है Yakuza 3 का villain. We have Kashiwagi back in Yakuza 7 some way somehow, I don't know. I'm sure Mine is alive as well some way somehow. So yeah, an endgame like Yakuza game would be fun. Maybe the end of Ichiban's trilogy, the final Yakuza, the final Like a Dragon game. Not final, I mean the third one in Yagami. What is his name? Ichiban's trilogy. Maybe that can be one. Like all the characters are there, but not playable. I don't want Kiryu to be playable again, but yeah, if it's a short section, then I'm fine. Arey, he's not a major character. He's just there in a bar or something like that. जैसे वो था ना काशुवागी कहीं बार में बैठा है. Same with Richardson. ऐसा कोई स्पॉइलर नहीं है. मेरा का स्पॉइलर हो चुका है. मैंने ट्विटर पे देख लिया एंडरसन बैठा है वहाँ पे साला. Sorry, Richardson बैठा है वहाँ पे. Same with Kashiwagi. He's a bar tender, I guess. और टेंशन बोले कुछ एक्सप्लेन नहीं करते ये तुम्हें कुछ एक्सप्लेन नहीं करते वापस कैसे आते हैं. They don't even talk about it. They're just back. That's it. यार इसको क्या करूँ. उसकी क्वेस्ट डिक्लाइन भी नहीं कर सकता है अभी. उसको अभी एडवेंचर पे जाना. हाँ भाई तेरे को एडवेंचर कराऊंगा. Just a moment. निष्की, हाँ ठीक है, मीनू निष्की भी जिंदा होंगे। हमने लाइक अपनी आंखों से डेथ देखी। अब वो बात अलग है कि डेथ तो हमने काशवा की भी देखी थी आंखों से, गोलियां पड़ते हुए चॉपर से, वो भी वही वापस आ गया। तो भाई चाहे तो वो सब वापस आ सकते हैं, चाहे तो सब वापस आ सकते हैं।
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
One of these days I'll buy myself a map.
I fear this trial is too much for one such as me. I must confess, I can make no sense of this.
अरे नहीं 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 भाई, नीचे नहीं। सबसे बाहर निकलने का रास्ता कहाँ से है? बाहर ही जाना पड़ेगा, दूसरा रास्ते से लंबा डिटूर पड़ जाएगा क्या मतलब।
The best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
It's nice to see everyone out and about. Here's a view that begs to be painted. Yon shore in particular.
Where the hell is he?
What place might it be?
अरे कहाँ रह गया ओए? इसको गोद में उठा के ले गया हूँ क्या भाई अब?
This ladder can take.
मैं तो मैप पे भी कहीं दिख रहा हूँ।
Us to new heights.
Ah, excellent find.
हाँ, चाइनीज में रिलीज हो गया, मतलब फ्री वर्जन देखने, समझा नहीं मैं। अरे छोड़ रहे यार इसको, मेरे मेन क्वेश्चन है।
Time to find me a mark. I need the coin. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
We've arrived.
We shall wait here till your business is done.
My head will roll if Horse goes awry.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident. Does a number on my shoulders.
वो नाइट टाइम हो गया, कहाँ पर है ये? मुझे कोई नहीं दिख रहा है अब।
I do like it here, but it can get very dull.
हाँ कोई दिक्कत नहीं, फुल ट्रैवल। ऑलरेडी हैव ना, कितनी बार दोगे ये सब तुम मुझे?
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
कोई तो नहीं यार, आई थिंक ड्रैगन 5 में है तो सही, एक दो तो होंगे डायनामिक। I don't remember them exactly, but होने तो चाहिए एक दो तो. 3 की बात आई थिंक हर एक गेम में है, bare minimum में क्या दो तो. 0 से स्टार्ट होता है लाइक प्रॉपर्ली हर एक लाइक मेजर बॉस फाइट के लिए डायनामिक इंट्रो. अच्छा ऊपर की तरफ भी है क्या? नहीं. It's not.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
What is life without a mix? Always sets me to think.
चाइना पे 25 को रिलीज हो गया, यहाँ 29 को हो रहा है. ओके ठीक है. तो उसका अभी तक कोई कैंपेन नहीं आया ऑनलाइन, अभी तक दिखा तो नहीं मुझे कोई सरप्राइजिंगली.
My sword arm could use some work.
We're the best there is.
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held, it seems. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is recovered at last. No tidings could be more joyous. Indeed, 'tis a weight off my heart to think that our fair Vermund shall once again be governed by a true ruler.
Yeah, sure. A true ruler.
I trust this shan't prove... Shout if you will! Let us make you merry!
Whatever could you want from me?
You don't need to be that rude first.
I've a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
'Tis on me to bear what younger shoulders can't.
Naught of import ever happens here.
हाँ मीने की फाइट में आई रिमेम्बर दैट. 4 में भी उन्होंने बार बार डायनामिक इंट्रो. पता नहीं 5 में क्या हो गया. 5 कितना खेल लिया तुमने अभी तक? मेरे को ध्यान नहीं एग्जैक्टली 5 में डायनामिक इंट्रो है नहीं है, बट होनी चाहिए हर एक गेम में. पटी मच करना क्या है, कहाँ है पहुँच लो. You are to attend a masquerade and seek an opportunity to draw near the false origin, but in order to gain entry, यार ड्रेस है मेरे पास, एंटर भी कर चुका हूँ. करना क्या है? Hey Ketan, good afternoon and welcome to the stream. 1.5 घंटे और स्ट्रीम करूँगा मैं, 5:30 बजे. मेरे को ना कुछ सारा ना वो दिख रहा ना कुछ दिख रहा. बाहर जाकर देखता हूँ. Wait, what is this?
Ne'er was one for dancing till after my fourth ale.
I'm not sure what to do.
Remember this place. Hey, my watch. Even the best without incident. I'm nodding off where I stand.
Good food, good
Sadly
sleep,
wide
make
away
for a
enough.
healthy mind. Silence, an ill-mannered thing, aren't you?
Seriously?
And who are you supposed to...
Good tidings.
ना मैं वैसे कल जा रहा हूँ देख. साजिमे का चैप्टर 3 में जहाँ एक बार में पूल गेम खेला होता है वहाँ पे हूँ. तो अभी तो रुको, अभी तो चैप्टर 3 में हो तुम. मेरे ख्याल से चैप्टर जब फाइनल चैप्टर में है जहाँ तक मुझे ध्यान है, या फिर चैप्टर 5 में है. डायनामिक इंट्रो मेरे को जहाँ तक ध्यान है किसी फाइट में तो है. मुझे एग्जैक्टली ध्यान नहीं है कौन सी. Where is that dumb cunt?
I regret to inform you that there is no masquerade scheduled for today.
तो आना कब है? वापस चलो सोने.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not allowed in here.
हाँ, कैडम्स भाई मजे ले रहा हूँ ड्रैगन में. Good afternoon and welcome to the stream. साइजिमा के चैप्टर यार बहुत बोरिंग है. They are not like, they are not good. I have the same opinion.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Let me get that.
It's good to see people in such high spirits.
Nice to see everyone out and about.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Just a moment.
But not at the expense of my duty. Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Brad. इसको भी लाइन मारनी है क्या? I don't encounter your majesty. When I did, I feared this nation would have been led down a false path. My gratitude to you and to whatever power orchestrated or what you is meeting. No is no more. I believe you are more than worthy of this token of my esteem, and I pray will be of aid to you on the long road ahead. थोड़ा ब्रेक या तो अच्छा आप तो अब आज भी वर्क पे ही आई गेस. उतना कंप्लीट कर चुका हूँ. कोई बात नहीं. चैप्टर 4 अच्छा है. चैप्टर 4 में कंप्लीट डिफरेंट स्टोरी एंड न्यू कैरेक्टर्स. इट्स अ फन चैप्टर टू प्ले. तो आई होप यू विल एंजॉय इट. बहुत काम है. किसका 100% कंप्लीशन करने वालों की तुम? चैप्टर 5 का. वर्क फ्रॉम होम है. ओके.
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right.
भाई साहब बहुत टाइम लगने वाला केतन. Just imagine. I'm just imagining like कितना टाइम लगेगा तुम्हें यहाँ 5 में particularly.
It's an odd thing to wake after the sun has fallen.
That game is like horrible for.
And be off.
Feeling rested, I trust.
That game is horrible for completion. That game is horrible for completion. अच्छा स्ट्रीम में एक्चुअली ज़्यादा हो रही है. स्ट्रीम तो वैसे ही स्लाइड शो चल रही है तो वो छोड़ो. गेम में ओवरऑल गेम में ठीक है. इट्स फाइन. इट्स गिविंग मी सब 30 FPS एंड आदत है. मैं उस जनरेशन हूँ जो 480p पे गेम्स खेला करते थे 20 FPS पे. सो आई एम फाइन विद FPS. 60 FPS पे तो रिसेंटली खेलना स्टार्ट करा है ना जब ग्राफिक कार्ड आया था 2 से 3 साल पहले. So I don't really have a problem playing games in 30 FPS or lower than that honestly. I'm used to it.
I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
बस हद मार के 15 से 20 मिनट या आधा घंटा लगता है to get used to the 30 FPS again and that's fine. That's enough. आज है. आज है. आज है.
The masquerade is already underway, sir. 'Twill be a long night. Longer still for those of us on go.
चलो अच्छी बात है. Let's meet there is now.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace. At least here I can listen to some courtly music. Makes the hours go by that much quicker. See?
You ought not to abandon your post.
Ah, don't be like that. You know as well as I do that we're more likely to find a mouse trying to sneak into the palace kitchens than anyone else.
I must be
Could use a bit of
townspeople.
just how I like it.
I'm in it now.
Of course, frame skip हो रहे हैं.
Tis high time I received my invitation.
Hopefully यहाँ पर particular ठीक हो. इतना ज़्यादा NPC नहीं है. And we're not the city. That is the reason, I guess. इनकी performance खराब करोगे.
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen. You'd think he's feeling plenty merry by now.
No. Pay me no mind.
We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
Seem familiar.
No.
We who are gathered here are...
Is there nary a chance to
Pretty much. मतलब जिस हिसाब से मैं खेल रहा हूँ 100% रन हो ही जाएगा. Thank you, Gadmus bhai. Thank you for coming to the stream.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batal. Apparently, even privately owned items will come to be curtailed soon.
How dreadful! I've some servants ferrying things over from Batal. Mayhap I ought to hasten them along. Off to market I go.
Always sets me to think, this place. Always the same.
Oh dear.
Must hold out till someone comes to you. Such quietude.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
Where the hell is he?
Such quietude.
I must get a move on. I've much to do. Is there nary a chance to make a fresh acquaintance?
Would that all my days you service. My sword arm useless.
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
As I hear it,
I'm frightfully busy. No time for idle chatter.
Yeah, sure. You're just standing there actually.
Decades. Last, we'll see the end of the age of proxies.
Indeed. The Arisen has always been the mainstay of Burma.
Hard to look at.
what is one to do?
I only pray my watch finishes without you.
Tis high time I received my invitation.
Find someone to buy me a drink.
'Twouldn't do to meddle in each other's affairs here. Another ale can't make my dancing any...
All this merrymaking is a joy to behold.
These festivities.
Another ale can't make my...
Is there nary a chance to make a fresh acquaintance?
Twould seem our sovereign has recovered enough to walk. Word reached my ear that he would be attending, though I've yet to espy him.
No doubt he must first meet with the Queen Regent. Though mayhap he wishes not to show his face for aught, burned as it doubtless is, he has only just recovered from his glorious defeat of that dragon.
Naught compares to real power.
Where is Queen Regent?
Don't look to me to solve this. Captain will have my head if I seek another patrol. Would that all my days were so.
Another ale can't make my dance...
Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker.
I shan't let anything.
I only pray my watch finishes without
Such
incident.
quietude is a blessing.
Wonder if anyone would notice if I'm mistraining.
Now, we who are gathered here...
I should probably do this with my keyboard and mouse. That would be much better.
I'm just grateful I'm
Proud
to
that
lead a
size,
quiet
not
life.
a single heavy purse.
Another ale can't make my dancing any worse.
Crowns and quality shared concern of us and quiet.
Just between you and me, my survey missions through the caverns and ruins have been more trouble than I foreswore. My task is to seek out items of potential value and research them. And 'twas going well too, till I found that door. 'Tis an enigma, forged of strange materials and covered in queer etchings, but my orders are to get to the bottom of it. So back and forth I go on an endless string of expeditions. I grow wearier with every trip, but no closer to an answer.
I find it liberating to hide my face for a time.
The latest was a tragedy to those who suffered the beast's attack, to be sure. But I cannot deny it gave me a sense of hope. I thought to myself, with the dragons coming, the Arisen shan't be far behind. An end to the age of proxies at last. And indeed, we have our sovereign still. That I would see this kingdom restored to rightful rule in my lifetime.
Whatever, fuck you all. Just tell me how to work on things.
I shan't let anything. Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
I cannot afford another night of cavort.
I find it liberal.
Dull days for us are a sign that
Another ale
Is there aught you require?
I'm a tad preoccupied.
Let us forget the dragon and dance the night away.
Twould seem I drank such drink that I am drunk.
Let me check on इस हिसाब से मैं फर्स्ट कंप्लीट नहीं कर पाऊंगा.
A lonely place, but not without its charms.
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
What is the name of this quest? The Stolen Throne. Okay, ठीक है. It's not that obvious, Capcom. It's not that obvious at all. So there's a hidden door there. Okay, fine.
My head will roll if aught goes awry.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
Yeah, sure.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina.
Wilhelmina.
I've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playgrounds? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
She knows and she helps. That's good.
Come on then, keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye, aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay,
Intriguing.
I mean, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
Okay. So she was working for him. That priestess was working for him.
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder?
At least don't talk near the
If you
wall.
came to learn of the
Phasus.
sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true arisen be?
Oh, in front of you. And back of Jetsu.
You'd best go.
In front of you now.
I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime, if you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our services do not come cheap.
Yeah, she definitely is. So she's basically the Yennefer of this game, and Ulrika is again Triss. She's hot, not gonna lie. Most characters in this game are very hot, also, honestly. Let's hear the out of you. We'll complete this first.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Here we are.
How's life treating you?
Well met, sir. Our soldiers need to find any terms.
Welcome.
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
It's not my intent. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Neil.
He
Thank you for
espied
doing
the
this.
delivery of a suspicious package to a man
Enjoy
named
your session
Allard.
of Destiny, I guess. I always wanted to play that game, but I have heard many times that the new player progression system is not good. So,
A minister
yeah.
who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes.
Play HMU? What is HMU?
That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come
See,
nightfall.
I love Halo, especially the Bungie era Halo. So, like, I was always interested in Destiny, but the first game is not available on PC, and the second has some content that has been taken out of it. So yeah, it's like such an. Okay, yeah, sure. I will if I start playing it.
He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task? I shall
अरे इसके
ensure
सारे
that
मिशन
the
ऐसे ही हैं
door to
क्या
the
यार?
minister's chambers
Go
is
there,
open
do
at midnight
this.
and dawn. Pray. Use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
I mean, understandable, but still,
There is much we ought to tend to.
most of the missions
We
are
ought
like
to
this.
strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Well, well. He is merely Deesa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Queen Regent Deeza appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow, but what precisely is their aim?
Mystifying.
Shall we make for Burnworth Palace? Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim, do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me. I know how to spend.
No one's coming to my aid.
Praying, ne'er put gold in my pocket.
Okay, let's try this. How about we go there as a noble? What kind of services does she provide?
Appreciate your swift return, Master.
I mean, I exactly know what kind of services she provides, but does the game has that much ball to show?
It's not our place to hurry the arisen.
I personally don't think so.
Welcome, sir. As ever, we are delighted to have you. Pray.
Wonder how everyone else makes it. Lovely disposition, but that face. Could have sworn I'd ought to attend.
There's no shame in living life for its pleasures. Aren't you sweet? I'd be glad to have you.
20,000. That's a lot of
My
money.
eyes are up here, sir, but by all means, look.
Let's see. Let's see if Capcom really animated those things or not. No, they didn't. They didn't. That's it. Wow, that was a smart thing. I lost 20k. That was really disappointing.
What should I get up to today?
Give me my money.
I am the cream of the crop, after all.
Oh, how lovely.
I've little enough gold to spend as tis.
What a delightful breeze.
The game stole 20k from me. Give it back.
I'm not sure what's best.
A place to soothe the spirit, this.
What was it I had
Oh, patience.
Should you wish to ply me for information, you will first have to earn my trust.
Got it.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
Twould seem we've a need to visit the palace. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. As pawns are not permitted within the castle, I will bid you farewell when we reach the
Yeah,
entrance.
we need to explore it in a minute.
The
Either way,
vanguard
the
is
stream is about
Lead on.
3 hours. Let's try to complete this one mission, but then I'm gonna end it.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen. There are worse things than turning it.
My sword arm could use some work.
I could use a little fun to brighten my day. Places such as this nourish the spirit.
I could see myself.
Look, as long as you please.
All this worrying's given me an achy back. No trouble. Life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
Understood. I shall proceed ahead.
In the humdrum of daily life. Suppose I could visit someplace new.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
If you must go off on your own.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
I should probably change my equipment.
There are few places where I can let down my guard.
When does my watch end? That's been forgotten.
It is a bit early for a rest as yet.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forward.
Have you heard the
All
news?
my days were so
The new
tranquil.
recruits are to be sent out to Melv. Melv, I say. I'm not sure who gave the orders, but I'd like to know what they were thinking. Tis beyond my ken, I'll say that much.
As it should be. 'Tis no concern of ours. I'll hear no more of this tittle-tattle, thank you. Pray focus on the task at hand.
better off with both.
Writing of a soldier on duty, I cannot help but think it's strange. Pawns used to about the rifts and doors, but I have not seen a single one. No.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the regent kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
नहीं what am I not sure of. तो मुझे दूसरी क्वेस्ट करनी पड़ेगी पहले ये इसके अपील होने से पहले just like the previous one. Yes, nothing is appearing. What's the name of this quest? An unsettling encounter.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
Well, well. We meet again. Is this stealthy business becoming a habit of yours?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
They didn't animate it properly.
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
Wise.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered.
Thank you.
Is
That's
that
your
all you have
proper
to
answer.
say for yourself? 'Tis sweet of you to mind your manners, but such niceties won't get you far with me. Something
Doesn't
tells me
matter.
this shan't be the last I see of you. Perhaps you'll be good enough to repay me when next we meet. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait. This is neither the time nor the place.
Yeah, she is kind of inspired by her, honestly. By the way, welcome back to the stream. We have two characters. Those are like seems to be inspired by Triss and Yen. So yeah, she was the Yen. We have another who's inspired by Triss.
Now to report to Captain Brandt. I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen is capricious indeed, but don't despair.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway.
Starts up.
Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion. A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway?
Hogwarts PDST. I mean, Steam stream के अंदर obviously it's lagging a bit more. Like in game it's fine.
I will investigate these matters.
ये problem only city में है. That is the thing ना. City के अंदर सब 30 पे देता. Otherwise it's
Should you have time to spare,
30 plus
might you make for Melv?
for the most of the part.
Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
did he give me? Maximum amount of weight. Okay.
As a reward for you will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return once you've procured such attire. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Pray inform me when your preparations are complete. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
Okay. So I'm just gonna continue it later on. This is the point of no return for now. Most likely बहुत सारी request cancel हो जाएगी if I'm gonna continue the scheme. So side quests it will be in the next stream. For now I need to go somewhere, so I'm just gonna end the stream and get. Thank you everyone. Thank you Nando for coming to the stream. Appreciate it. Meet you later. Bye. Have a great day.